Welcome to a nearly new day in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and the reason we're starting pretty early is because in this part what I want to do is work on some missions. Somebody said in chat that I should try and put a roleplay mission orientated to my exploration, and it's a very good idea. And what I want to do is see if I can finish off this Talon Story Chapter 1 mission, so we're going to activate that. Let's go. But before that, I want to talk about a couple of things and give you guys a little bit of an update. Let's just grab these while I'm at it. I've found that spice is quite a key element you need for producing food. I'm just going to shove this into, oops, no, don't want it in nightshade, I want it in my base fridge in. Just shove that into here just to show the out. I've now started to produce the higher level food. The other thing also is the medication, and its medication is quite interesting. If I actually show you here, guys, I was going through this just to get myself familiar with the different types of medication, and there's one area where you've got to be a bit careful, and that's alien parasites, because you can make the decontamination kit. In fact, I'll probably shove one in there for the moment, but the only other quick fix one is these anti-parasite injections. So I certainly think it's worth making a few of those. I just want to check something else, guys. Just come in here, turn that off to save a bit of power. Because I've got a lot more in my base now, I've noticed that my power is dropping a little bit. Now the other thing I want to show you guys is it's based on a suggestion from T Online. He left a comment about the way he organises the storage in his base using the larger containers, but he only goes up to 32,000. If any of you guys watched the previous part, you remember that there was containers here. What I've actually done is down here I've created a separate room based on the back of my base, and this is the original 48,000 storage that for my constructor out. And as T Online says, that because you may be making really heavy building supplies or CV components, having a large output area does have its value from a volume perspective. But what I've also created over here is another storage area of 32,000. I'm not using it as that much at the moment. If I come out here just to show you guys a quick run through the base, I don't want to labour this too much. So I've got constructor, which is the constructor in, we've got constructor out, I've got the decon in, and they're all connected together. I've got the in and out for the fridge. We've got an ammo box, which is for my defences. And what I've done now is I've split these up into base supplies, general supplies, shipbuilding supplies, weapons, and ammo. I mean, there's not much in there at the moment, and then what I will do is expand things as we go along. I don't want to labour that too much, because what I do want to do is get out actually before we leave. Let's just get into there. I'm just going to, I think we can have a, I've actually created a couple of these because these produce 170 food, but I don't need 170 at the moment. This is 128, this is 102. Strange, for some reason canned vegetables produces more food than canned meat. Anyway, let's jump in. Don't worry guys, that's just the local spider population getting in a little bit too close. And what we're going to do is just take off here and fly towards that alien tower, because it's showing. Yeah, so it's now showing as a marker there. Now if any of you guys watched one of the earlier parts of this series, you'll be aware that I started this mission, and what happened was I headed towards this alien tower, and it's protected by drones, so I kind of beat a retreat and then effectively forgot all about the mission. So what we're going to try and do is get this mission finished in this part. Oh, the other thing I've also been doing is, if I come, oh, it's here as well, I've been making some emergency rations. I think I'll just put them there. They're a bit of a backup, so that if anything badly goes wrong and I've got to make my way back on foot, I've got some food rations to keep me going should I need them. Because we're now in Talon territory, where we are honoured at the moment, and I want to keep that status. And from the role-playing perspective, I think the way I want to do it is we're going to be friends with the Talon and Polaris, be a good neighbour, and then just shoot up the Xerax. I mean, I know it's very much in theme with previous playthroughs, And then maybe later on I might decide to become friends with the Xerax as well. And now this tall monument is the first part of this mission. That you come here, you find that, you talk to the chief, and then eventually, once you've found an inscription, you're sent out towards this tower here. And of course we're now getting into daylight, which is great, which is exactly what I wanted. So I don't know how long this mission is going to be, so I wanted the maximum amount of daylight over this area, because we're going to have to hang around a little bit, simply because I know there's going to be some drones in this area lurking, and I need to deal with the drones before we can deal with the alien tower. There it is, there's the first one. Where are you? Well, it says I'm right on top of you, but I can't see you. Let's drop down a bit. There he is. I don't know if there's anything wrong now, but the drones don't seem to be so as aggressive as they used to be. Although I haven't said that, he's just shot. And he's going to land underwater. Great. Question is, can I risk getting in and looting him? When I'd like to grab him as a rocket drone. The trouble is I've got to be a bit careful to make sure I don't fall off my ship. I think if we fly in, I have a nasty habit of falling off my ship. Got some cobalt alloy. Question is, there's another one over there. I mean, I don't know how many of these are going to be around, but oops, I've got past the. And of course, we're going to fly down and loot him as well. Just gave myself a bit of a fright because I thought the drone behind me, the one I've already shot down. Well, it says he should be here somewhere. There he is, tucked in the trees there. So the tower is totally different from the first one, but there's a signal source is strong and coming from the inside. That's good. One thing about killing drones is that you never should run out of power for your ship. I mean, let's just come here. Just lurk up. I'm just going to do an F4. I'll shove this in the container controller. I think I'll put some of those in there as well. Question is that all the drones? I think maybe we can risk it. Oops, a bit of a flash on the video there. This looks very much like the tower that was in Alpha 8 in the Robinson Protocol. See if we can get a little bit of open space so I'm not in the trees. That's a bit better. I'm going to leave the power on just in case the drones come in. Right, let's just... Nope, just making sure I've got my jetpack on. What happened there? Oh! Blubben. Teach me, won't it? Wow, we took a little bit of damage. And of course now, just to make it perfect, it's going to rain. Okay. Let's grab that. I mean, I've only lost, what's it, 18 hit points, so we should be okay, guys, for this. He sneaked up on me. This is exactly what I was talking about, guys. Grab that. F4. Oops. Getting twitchy here. Right. Back to what I was doing. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a... If I go down here, there'd be a trapdoor. Yep. And we're trapped. That's what I was worried about with the drones. Right guys, let's go for it. It's a trap. The shaft has been blocked by massive plates. The building material of the Black Tower. Lower energies for this. So it's this wall here. And I think you've got to flick that. Then I think if we come out here and... Okay. Now if it's anything... Oh... Ah, shotgun. Oh, we got to kill 2 creatures, so we got to get attention. That text is in the way. Okay. I'm not sure what that message said, guys. We'll just look it up in a minute. Right, we're taking a little bit more damage there. Huh. Right, it says excavate signal. What on earth is that? Right, it's just... We should be able to look back in the... What does it says here? Attention, enemy creatures prompt. Chief, I am tracking increased energy output at the Talon Veg. We should hurry back there. Okay. What's that new marker over there then? Oh, that's the one. Well, we can probably get rid of that. Just try and keep the map tidy. Nope, I'm facing the wrong way. I should have seen the green arrow. So we've got to go back to the tribal tower and excavate the signal. Excavate the signal? What on earth does that mean? I think we need to get this into the fridge. And I think we will pop some of those and pop a couple of these as well. I've got loads of these bars. Back to the monument. And we're just gonna... You're entering Talon territory. Yes, thank you. Thought that was the tower, but it's one of these tall rock structures. So here's the tower. It says signal 269. The energy output seems to source below the tower and still rising. You should act quickly. Now in theory we should be safe here to actually do the excavation. Let's get out of this. Where it says the... Oh, where's my drill? Huh. Keep first person. I think we can... I think I can afford to risk... Oops, didn't mean to do that. I think we can afford to risk turning the thrusters off. Right, let's see how close we can get. Right, let's start here. Ground drill. We have to be a bit careful. We need to make sure we can get back out again. Right guys, I'm going to drill down through here. Right guys, I'm going to drill down through here and I'll see you once I get down to whatever distance this is. Okay guys, what I've decided to do is go back to the using the drone, and we've uncovered the edge of something here. Although it says that this is 5 meters lower. I'm not sure. I don't know. But we've got something here. So I'm just going to excavate through here and see what we can find. It's like some type of base or something. So I'm just going to keep digging this out just to see what it is. It's a broken bit there. Oh, we found something here. Let's see what we can do from this perspective. So we got to dig around the back of this here. That's what we can see. Oh, we're not getting any reaction from here. Or what we got here. Well, these look like... That looks like... I've seen these before. Whoops. Right, let's just keep drilling out this side. There's something there. Right, we found another one. That almost looks a bit like an entrance, doesn't it? Let's just dig around the back here. Nothing there. Let's... Of course, we've got a storm coming in now. Actually, I think what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to come down because I need to get out of the storm anyway. Just get rid of that. It gives me a little bit more control as well. Yeah, I definitely think this looks like an entrance. So, one of it's an underground temple or something like that. Oh, we found a door. Looks a bit like a door. This looks like an extremely old prison complex. There should be a lever to activate the acoustic communication field. Okay. Oh, we got, looks like there's a force field here. Hello? What a Talon Chief. Oh, looks like there's a lever here. Speak to the prisoner. Something here, Xerax scum, isn't this high value target prison with some comfort? You do not look like a Xerax. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, but I've just been digging out this building next to my people here. Legacy has seized the world. The infinite program of life has failed. The Xerax scum have nothing better to do as to arrest all the science officers. Quick, we need to get out of here. First, calm down, please. Second, legacy, infinite life. No time to chatter. I'm feeling the legacy already growing inside. Remember, my brain has already got dysfunctional if I'm affected. Right, we should leave now. Leave the prison. I hope that guy survived. Where's the chief? There's the chief over here. Hello, chief. I've just saved someone. I'm not too sure who I saved, but I've saved somebody. I'm just going to come here. Jump out. F. Oh, P. Let's turn the thrusters off. We're safe here. Put the weapons away. I think I'll have a quick look round. I don't think there will be any ballista defences here. No, because this has already been predefined. Never mind. Next Let's Play, we'll look at the ballista defences. Chief, you are alive. We're able to translate the inscriptions. When the data we collected from the prison, I'm able to create a partial translation of the inscriptions. It says the following: the legacy once ruled the worlds of this galaxy. Worlds fell apart and into silence, but the Honourable Xerax and the infinite lies. A translation unclear. We're able to end the threat once and for all, and they might never return. Praise the High Command. That's all I could get for now. Interestingly, the name Kazan in Xerax Talon Assembly can be found, as well as parts of the inscriptions were damaged in all the versions we encountered, as if there is no purposes. It looks like an accident. Probably isn't, right? Chief, does this make any sense to you? The legacy, that is the tale of the past, a child frightening story about the big threat emptying the world, the ending of the whole dynasty in the millennium of peace and wealth. The name Kurzhan is still well known in the tales of the tribes. He is known as the first warrior fighting the oppression of the Xerax, but these tales are hundreds of years old. Not as old as the big sky chariots that crashed into the plains a decade ago, of course. Sky chariots? Yes, great lumps of flying metal crashing to the ground with lots of aliens like you, with their suits showing the logo of a planet with 4 stars above it. Can you tell me where they have landed? Sure, my friend, I will make you a drawing. IDA, I can localize the ships based on this plan. Yes, already tracking. I've added a new mission task to your PDA. I think we should have a look, baby. So is that actually finished? Yes. So we've now finished that. I've probably wasted that from the point of view of reputation. Yeah, mission already complete. And oh well, it looks like we completed the mission. While we're here, let's have a look at this guy. Has he got anything that I want? Not really. I don't feel it. Plus I don't have any cash on me. Wow, I mined 55 stone as well. Right guys, that seems to be the end of this mission, and I think this is probably a very good point to end this part, because there's no point mixing in multiple missions. Quick update. Yeah, I mean, Talon I'm completely honoured off the chart now. So maybe in the next part we'll do an exploration, and we will maybe do a mission for the Polaris. Just have a quick look to see what their missions are. Totally overpowered. Epic drill. Okay, maybe we will go for the Polaris story chapter 1, or look at some of those missions, but that's going to be for the next part guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.